Hi everybody. I hope you're doing well. And I am here to talk to you about your module 3 or your term 2 first module, which is spatial layout project. Okay. Before I get started, many congratulations to you on having successfully completed your term 1. Okay. You now know very well how is it that a residential project is designed. What we're going to do now is we're going to inch towards understanding things that are a little bit more complex. Okay. When you were working with a residential project, you were working on how does a real-time residential space get reflected. This time around, you will be working or looking at how a commercial real-time space gets designed and how exactly does it work. Okay. So the thing that I want to talk to you about is just the first bit, module 3, like I said, it is a spatial layouting project. So the first thing that you will be doing or learning here is how do you prepare efficient, functional, and well-designed layouts for a commercial space. Okay, you will be trying to aim or you will be trying to ace planning when it comes to a commercial project. All right. So yes, we will be looking at all the basics that we have looked at earlier, such as circulation and zoning and activity mapping. And we will also be identifying stakeholders, users. So what happens here is that when you were working with a residential project, you had maybe 2, maximum 3 users in any space because you were working with the design of a bedroom. This time around, there's a little bit more added complexity to it because you will be working with a number of people with a number of different needs. Okay, so as your scale is growing, you have a larger plan, you have a larger area to cover, you have a lot more people to serve to. Okay, as your scale is growing, your functional and emotional needs are also going to start growing. Okay, you will have a number of people working in the space. They might be people who are maybe a part of the staff, or maybe they are people who are users who just walk in like they're cafe goers, or maybe if you're working with a dental clinic, or maybe a regular clinic, perhaps you will have people who have come just to accompany the person that has come to, show their teeth to the dentist, or maybe interact with the doctor at the clinic. So these are the kinds of things that will impact what your space is going to be like. Yeah. And your goal in this project is going to be to make sure that the work that you're doing and the plans that you're evolving are efficient, they're accessible, and they give or create a very harmonious and comfortable and efficient user experience. Okay. I'm hoping that you're registering this. I'm sure you are, but still. Okay. So while you will be working on your commercial project, you will also be taking care of everything that you have taken care of earlier as well. So of course, you will be making sure that the functional flow is to the point. Okay. You will be making sure that you're enhancing everything that you can to make sure that your user experiences the space in a comfortable manner. Okay. So there's going to be ergonomics at play. There's going to be a lot of services also. So when we were looking at services earlier, we were merely pointing out, okay, this is where the AC can be. This is where the switchboards can be. This is where I'm going to place my bathroom fixtures. This time around, we're going to take it a notch up and we're going to try to understand services don't just include all of that. Okay. There are other layers to services as well, which may be MEP or mechanical functioning or mechanical services, electrical services, plumbing services, heating, ventilation, air conditioning. How exactly do these really work? Because you can't just install something and be done with it, right? There has to be a lot of dedicated designing and a system designing behind that. So you will be exploring that aspect in terms of commercial spaces as well. All right. Now I'm going to come down to what is it that we're exactly going to teach you so that the relationship between people and places can be harmonized. The idea here, again, the idea of this project is that you understand if I strip my project bare of all its aesthetic aesthetic maybe additions, how exactly is it that it is working? If I do away with the colors of my walls, is it that my project is still going to be at a good functional level? That is what we're trying to figure out. Okay. So, since of course you will be working with a commercial site, you will also be taking a look at how exactly do all the drawings look. So you won't just send a plan, you will send a number of plans for a number of things, or you will send a number of layouts for a number of things. So you will be working with HVAC plans, like I said earlier, you will be working with MEP plans. To guide you through all of this, you have been provided something on the side, which is your construction lectures. Okay. So if I say on the side, it doesn't mean it's less important, but it's also a very, very essential part of understanding the workings of interior design. Okay. So through your construction lectures, you will get a view into how is it that systems behind what you can see on the site work. Okay. So you will be getting a little bit more detailed info of how does a material get applied? How does a slope ceiling work, or how exactly does a flat ceiling work? How does a false ceiling work? You'll be looking at all of that. You will also be looking at detailed drawings for your services through your construction lectures. Okay. Um, and while you're doing this, you will have AutoCAD to hold your hand on the side. Okay. So you will make all of these drawings on AutoCAD rather than Kuhu. Okay. This time around, like I said, we're stepping it up. We're advancing because you know everything already. So we're sort of advancing on the things that we have been doing earlier. And we will start talking about things that nail a drawing. So how do you perfect your drawing, which is something that a lot of us were encountering in the previous modules, right? So AutoCAD is a way more efficient and a way more effective tool for you to understand how drawings work, how dimensions work, how scales work. So it'll give you a more precise drawing for every detail that you want to execute. Okay. Um, Having said this, let's go back to what is it that we're working for, or what is it that we're designing for? Who is it that we're designing for? We're designing for different stakeholders, right? So when you're working with a site like this, there are many different things at play. As your scale is increasing, the number of stakeholders is increasing, the number of functional and emotional needs is increasing. So make sure that you're connecting all of these dots, you're taking all of them together. So function, flow, efficiency, zoning, ergonomics, everything that can work for a large number of users rather than just 3 or 4 users that were using your residence. Okay. This is going to be a very fun exercise. You will be working around the site in many, many different ways. You will be visiting the site a few times to understand what is it that I want to change about this, what works, what doesn't work. We will, of course, be with you all through the way, and you will be contributing still in many ways that you have been contributing before. Okay. So remember that it is your project and you will have to show the same kind of dedication that you have been showing until your last 2 modules. So the first thing, of course, is that you will have to put in at least 6 hours of self-study that you had been putting in earlier as well. If you want your work to be something that you are proud of towards the end, you will have to make sure that you make the necessary discernment on what is it that I have to apply myself to, right? You will have Canvas available for you. You will have Miro available for you. You have your mentors who are going to guide you through everything. But of course, you will have to show up and you will have to make sure that you're delivering your best. So you will have to go through a lot of steps or minor tasks that we will give you the way we did in the residential project as well. You will go through all of them and you will make sure that every task or every step is completed so that you can keep building the chain. From step 1 to step 18, if you were to break the chain in your residential project, it wouldn't have worked. Similarly, it's not going to work here if you're breaking the chain. Okay, so make sure that you're taking notes on everything. Make sure that you're executing your work as well as you can. Yeah, so it's a step-by-step process. And like I said earlier, we're here to support you all through it. Yeah. And your construction lectures and AutoCAD are going to be a very, very valuable aid in your journey that you're taking through this commercial project. Okay. So this is just about module 3. Okay. I'll recap a little bit for you. So it's a layouting project in which you will be working to maximize on your function, your flow, your ergonomics, your efficiency, such that the site becomes a place of good experience for the user, or such that the user can experience the site well. Okay. When you've done all of this, when you've done everything in your module 3 and your module 4, you will have a small session in which you will be allowed to work on a portfolio. Okay. You will be advised on how to work on a portfolio. So you can you can make a note of this, that everything that you have studied so far, or everything that you will work on, is going to contribute to your portfolio towards the end. Okay. So make sure, like I said earlier, your drawings are up to the mark. They're always updated. You have always taken help from your mentors on whatever it is that you want to do. And you have, of course, put in your best. Okay. So yes, there's construction, there is the AutoCAD, and there is, of course, the project that you will be doing. Okay. So I'm hoping that you will all enjoy the process as much as we did while we were trying to create this for you. And yeah, that is all from me. Have a very, very nice time working on module 3. All the very best, and I hope to see you very soon. Bye-bye.